I've only been out 2 months, and I find myself sometimes still using the prison uh, lingo out here for things such as uh, when it's time to eat, and instead of saying a plate, I still call it a tray because that's what you're served down there. You're served on a tray. So I have to think, and my family, they think it's so funny. They be like, you need to get rid of that, So uh, it's just, I've only been out 2 months, and I was incarcerated 18 years. My most of my adulthood was down there, and I just had been so used to certain things being done a certain way that the adjustment is kind of, it's slow. It's slow, but it's coming along.
What do you find to be the toughest things that face you?
Well, just the basic things such as getting ID and trying to rent a place to live is very tough. It's unbelievably tough, So that's been tough. Trying to just get the basic things in my life.
What about, I know when we had a reporter here before that you had talked about technology being a.
Yeah, technology is crazy. With cell phones, also, you have a computer on it. You can go all over the world just on your cell phone. That is crazy because before I was incarcerated, cell phones really wasn't popular. They had just come out with the big ones that you plug in your car, and it's like a regular receiver or the backpack, And now it's a little small phone you can put in your pocket, and yet you can reach out and touch people all over the world. That's amazing.
Are you struggling with that? I mean, is it hard to learn it? I mean, it's so far.
It's not hard to learn. I just have to have patience with it. You know, I feel like I can catch on, but there's a lot of things that I'm like, I don't know how to use them. I don't know how to use it, but I feel eventually I'll catch on. But yeah, it's fascinating. Really, it's just fascinating.
Because before you went away, there really wasn't an internet.
No, it wasn't. Not here, not in this part of the country.
So when you hear of things like Facebook, email,
Yeah.
how do you? What's your reaction to that? I mean, how are you handling that?
Well, it's like I see someone emailing each other, or text messaging each other, right? And I'm thinking, why you just can't pick up the phone and call them? It used to be you pick up the phone and you call each other. Now they have a phone right at their disposal, but yet they're sitting here texting each other. It's weird.
Is there anything else that's when you? I mean, right now you wake up and you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Being given back my choices. That's really great. Uh, but my choices are still limited because I'm still struggling to get the basic things in my life. Um, as I say, I can't right now. I've been trying to rent someplace to call home, and no one will rent to me. So it's just it's still my choices are limited.
Even though you've been exonerated.
I was just turned down last week. Some real estate company turned, even though I had a guarantor. I thought, me myself personally, that when they did the background check and seen that I had been incarcerated for 18 years, that did it. Even though I was incarcerated for something I did not do. So
Is that off your record now, though?
it should be off my record.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I think I'm still being discriminated against because of it, of what I've had to go through, you know.
Anthony, what about in terms of money and paying for a place? I mean,
Well, no, I don't have a job or anything. I'm in the process of getting all that, but I have some great attorney that was trying to help me, just trying to help me get started, and even they are kind of just blown away at how hard it is, even though they're they're an attorney with a decent salary. Still, when it comes to renting Anthony Graves a place to stay, I don't know. That's a glitch. That's a hang up.
So what are you doing now for housing? Are you just jumping between?
That's my suitcase right there. I'm just jumping back between my family. I'm living out of a suitcase, you know. The only difference between me and a person on the street is I can go to a family member right now, but I'm living out of my suitcase.
And you don't have many possessions, do you?
Those are my possessions right there. No, I don't have many.
What are you doing for clothing?
Well, I have family and friends that they'll donate. You know, I really can't do anything. But one thing I can do is just hope that you have good people out here, good humanitarians that says, you know, this guy deserves a break. That's about it.
Are there anything? I think what fascinates me is just being in a home that's very odd to you.
Yeah, yeah. I was in a little old cell that you could barely turn around in, and now I'm living in a home that I can open up doors, I can open up a refrigerator, I can get ice off the refrigerator. I mean, I can cook something to eat when I'm hungry. All that is just so, you know, I'm still getting used to it, you know, because for 18 years I had to bring in me a tray through a slot like a dog. You come up there and you get it out of a slot like you would give a dog caged up, and then you know. And now I'm able to just reach up and grab a plate and fix my own food. Yeah, it's, I mean, I'm enjoying it. I love it, but it's going to take some getting used to. I'm still getting used to it. You know?
How was it being at home for the holidays?
It was good because I was around my family, and we're still reconnecting and trying to build up our relationships. So it was good. But when people talk about holidays, I'm like, I don't know what to expect. I haven't celebrated a holiday in 18 years. So I really didn't know, I didn't know what to expect or how to really feel. Because I just got out of prison and I was on death row. So I'm still humbled by everything. And the celebration part, I just couldn't feel it in my spirit, because I know that there are probably many other men and women that are incarcerated, perhaps on death row, that are innocent, that probably going to get executed or never get out. So it wasn't nothing for me to really celebrate this early.